Road-PS4, so yeah, we're headed for Rostock. We're in the middle of the journey, somewhere on the streets of Rostock. The purpose with this mainly when I started on Hogs was to test the test the trailer, because of course the semi box was having trouble, so I wanted to test this. He's pretty far away. Look at he's right up there along the white line. Need to move over a little bit. I'm usually always, it's me a lot of times. Too far over. Actually, we're at the. We gotta check some of them. We're at. So this was the last save, huh? Okay. So basically, what we're doing, like I said, we're testing. I'm going to turn everything on like it's normal because I don't know. Okay, I said driving time. Yeah, it seems to be only the semi-box that's affected. Moving normally, so probably be doing this for a while. I know I could go, I think 60. I always slow her down on this because these turns, you gotta come out anyway. So yeah. I learned something too. I never knew it. I thought he would use the wheel. I guess Scroll also doesn't use the wheel. He uses, sounds like he uses a joystick, which is interesting. I was, because I always thought though, well, if I got, where I could play them, like Xbox has. If it ever gets for a PlayStation game, can you do it from controller, or do you need oil? Because I think it was like a keyboard, or did it have like a virtual keyboard? But I don't know. I like the truck it's driving right now. I don't know if I'm watching. I woke up because I usually a lot of times if there's people talking in the background, I'll leave my TV going. So I woke up and he's driving a. I think it's the Kenworth 900L, which is actually, I keep pointing out, except that was a 900, the one for smoking about it. One thing I didn't notice, and this would have been for me how you could tell, smoking about it. What's the one thing from it, of course, I remember most is the flap caps on the exhaust. That's one of those little details too they don't have on here, the exhaust, like you have in truck driver. I mean, it's a little detail, ain't that big, but been nice if they would've. Yeah, so I woke up a little early. I still here wants to get the light out, but I think need to do something while I'm waiting. Now, if you look at these loads, it's kind of interesting. We head to Berlin first. Consider Kiel as one of the stops as well. There he goes, running that light again. I had a feeling we weren't making that. If you look again at this, see, I worked it out. So these are the last two. Because it puts more, I think, more mileage on the truck by doing it that way. So I've been in this for quite a while. I mean, it's ain't having an issue. I don't know what's wrong with the box semi. It's just really got an issue right now. Oh! Hold up. If I make I should do something. Hold up. I'm gonna do this. I need to. I don't really go mess myself up doing this. I gotta make sure of something, guys. This needs to go up. This has to be the first stop. I gotta make sure my trailer is there. That was another issue. Let's point out. I said, oh god, I hope I'm not messing myself up, which I did. I moved Bremen up. Okay, I'm just going to swing by my headquarters real fast. Make sure my, I think I need to sleep too. Oh god, that's pink. Is it pink? Yeah, it's pink. Oh, that's the road though. Yeah, okay. I know I have to go for this light. That was no issue. Yeah, there's a few issues. I wish, I'm glad they had a customization. It would have been nice if, again, you would have had to went like to a paint shop or something, or to your headquarters, or truck services or something to get it painted. Again, you have a red light, buddy. Woo, woo. Pull it over. Yeah, ticket. No respect, I'm no cops. Oh great, I'd go have a line here, so I'm gonna miss the next light or two. These guys might be going. Someone's gonna be brake checking, ain't they? Of course, it's a little. Oh, what? You were in such a hurry a while ago, ran red lights and everything, but now. Oh, truck behind me. I don't want him to hit the light. Don't worry, I'm not getting this light. You're to go for a. Oh, it's yellow. I'm going. It's weird because I'm just really going there and turning it around. I just gotta make sure my truck's there, right? My trailer, because I've had that issue before. The trailers aren't there, so that's why I'm going over there real fast. May even rest there because I don't have that much driving time left, so I might say, you know what, that's a perfect place to rest. So let's go to the truck stuff, but might as well just do it there. I don't get why he was brake checking. Unless that bus was doing it too. Maybe switching a lot of stuff out on this at the headquarters. Thinking about going with a new scheme. See how it looks. Maybe with a black truck. I don't mind the road. It's just it's not really me. I'm gonna do it here, but I think I'll wait until I'm at the headquarters. Oh, I love that. Is that like a loft over the taller ones? A nice place. Of course, if the elevator wasn't working, it'd be a nightmare. Didn't have an elevator, it'd be a nightmare, honestly, for me. Me and stairs ain't the best of friends. Legs just get too crampy. Ah, damn! I think I cut the corner. Dang it! I had trouble. I know I did a lot with these. Does that feel like that though? That was a. I ain't gonna try to. Mr. Red Light Violator, he might do it. I ain't gonna do it. I knew that pink line was coming into effect. That's what. Is the top of my trailer white? Yeah, it is. So we're headed to Berlin by way of my headquarters. I want to go check, make sure my other trailer is still there, because it's been an issue in the past where trailers have disappeared. Also, I gotta rest somewhere, so might as well do it there. We're here in the middle of the streets of Rostock. Maybe I'm thinking about switching out the paint a little bit too on the maybe the livery. There's another one I really like. I want to see what it looks like. I think I'll look good with the one I'm thinking. I think going black paint. I know it's weird. I'll just change this paint here. I just don't like it as much as I thought I would. This reddish or burgundy red. I know why we got the pink line because I switched out this first stop. It's just the pink line's going the way I would go if I'm head straight to Berlin, but like I need to rest. I want to make sure it's one of those features. The trailer works perfectly. It ain't like the issue that's with the semi-box trailer right now, where when you start out you have to hit reset because the trailer is either dragging or something. It says like you can't get no speed, and your trailer's facing one way, and your cab's facing another way. It's really a nuisance. Should be just down the road here. Past truck services. It's actually between truck services and the port. Oh, it's actually one. I think it's the next street over. Remember where we're at. Truck services down here. Then we go up there. The port is down the road from my headquarters. Got a bend to a curb. This is like a park. Nice little park. That's what this is. I go to do. It's a nice little feature. I just wish I wanted to do that when you're leaning out. You know, leaning out the window to back up, reverse. It's a really pain. Another little park the way it looks like over here, so over there. I forgot how far this was, really. Don't seem like it's that far when you go to go down to truck service from there. I knew there was like you didn't go past the one easy take on outside town. This wasn't listed to go by there, so I was like, where am I go rest? And I was like, huh. Then I thought, oh yeah, I want to check and see if the trailer is there, right? Because again, it's happened to me once. I was parked I had a tandem trailer. I parked it at headquarters because I was trying out the truck I was driving. It was a box truck with another driver, and what I got for them was the Gigaliner box. So I was like, I don't need that. Oh, I can see it's there. It's definitely there. I can see it already. It's actually in a bad spot, but it's there. That's good that they got that fixed. So let me do this. When it says in a bad spot, I gotta turn around too. So now see, now it's in a bad spot. Not too bad, but obviously it could be bad. Boy, every time I see it, I say, Yeah, okay, so we'll stop again. Flip off that engine. Okay. Since I got 2 of 10, I'm going to do the paint first. Now on this side of it. So let's customize. Wait till it's turned. So I can see it ruin. Yeah. So it's more the box I gotta see, because the box, the truck. I mean, no, that's not the one I'm on. That's this one. Even though it might be better. Okay. So there is a that. I mean, that's all right. That's what I got. What is this? Really sensitive. I kind of like that. That, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. There's the checker flag. You want to do like a. Flames are alright. I mean, I thought there was a. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't see it now. I'm thinking. I'm already thinking. Is it this one? That. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Let me just get this color change. It might make it look. Okay, let's see. Maybe this. Oh, that looks interesting. Now this. Oh, now that with the yellow. Now let's check these, because now maybe I can see it better. It's gonna be 50 grand. What I got? Okay, I got it now. Yeah, it's really like sensitive. Let me tell you. Oh, I like that. I like that. I think I found my one right. Oh, that looks pretty cool too. I like that. There it is. That's what we're going with right there. I like that. Yeah, let's just get zoom in more on your cab for the lettering. As, also wish you could paint the cab one color, just the trailer another, but it's not how it works. Because I would have liked, I like the cab red. I would like the trailer. Let's consider we're gonna need our lights. Actually, I said I was going to do this one time. It's perfect time. I ain't got the card in there yet. It's to, really go up. This is all lit up. It's lit up as I thought it would be. About that. What's, you got plenty of food? Yeah. Okay, now we start turning some lights down. Make sure. Okay, so we gotta start her up. Shocked the way it's taking me out, honestly. I'm shocked on that, but you know it's more than me. Yeah, we got a hit the wrong button there. Thought I did. Hit L1 over the up pad was just wrong. Yeah, because I've been on that Liberator for a while now. Like it. This one ain't too bad either. Again, it still seems like it's very sensitive on that page. The cursor. So we got a 200 and some kilometer drive. A 260 looks like. Gotta factor in about 15 of them might be more city drivers. Oh, we have got a bottleneck. Oh man. Guys run the red light. I guarantee it's someone ran a red light here. Oh, I hope it don't affect me because I gotta get that. More worried about the mobile Conti truck than any of them. Looks like he was making a left. This guy here was making a left as well, and they possibly the car to the left was trying to come straight, and they just met in the middle there. I've seen it here in Rostock. It's the worst. It's like the guys are running red lights here. So you don't see this as often as you used to. It used to be this was a common occurrence. I wonder if I hate to say it, but I wonder if it's Unity, because no truck driver used to have this problem. Not quite this bad though. Down there was more they were just, you know, the traffic was piling. I thought I'd hear a crash, so at least it didn't do any damage. Gotta be glad I'm out of the city. This is pretty backed up. Yeah, the only way, if you're in that, by the way, you couldn't get around it. Hit reset. They'll usually fix it, but you're gonna get more and more traffic backed up there now because of that. All that traffic's gonna just keep piling up. We're about truck services again. I guess they were going the right way out. Said weird because it wasn't the same direction we went the first time to get over there, but it's the same way we're headed. It's truck services over here again. Yeah, I'm counting down the days to the first. Yeah, Bus Simulator 21. Can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to play that. That's my big payday. That's when I could get a new game. Actually, I could get it because the water bill was cheaper. It's back to affordable rates. Been like, because we had a leak in the line that connects to the AC, so it was like $50 or more. Usually it's like 12, 13 bucks. Curious, is that's, I think, see that now the trailer looks black on top. These are telling the day, obviously. Nighttime ain't always the best time, is it? Could be raining though, running my nice new paint job. It's not as, doesn't happen as often on here as, you know, probably some games, but well, there is a row farm. Happens a little too much on there. You know, I remember Pure Farming. Now that game has got, you know, it's pretty good because you do have to keep it. Row Farm does too. You know, because you got to keep track of your water levels on the field and all that. You need to irrigate. Of course, they're where to irrigate is different from the way it is here. You won't have to take a, for instance, here you won't have to take a like a water tank trailer out there. You would have a pipe system, kind of like they do in the orchards on there. On Pure. I think I got clearance. Yeah. Move over. I know the catch with the Hogs obviously is you stick to the rural roads course. When you get closer to them. Yeah, I'm still working on my the mileage trophies. The 10, 100, and 500. So all these little trips help add up. More so with the, I still really wish they would fought to put somewhere where you can see how far you've driven on a truck. Because I can't see it on the, wherever the odometer is. You can't see it, so it'd been one of those nice little features to do. You know, it's one of those things truck driver did. You really see how, for them, I think it was a mistake, because you really see how small it is. Yeah, I've been a couple between 2,000 3,000, maybe more on this. On there, I've been driving a lot longer, 700 kilometers. That's it. That's it. I can't believe it. It's like, if it really show you. You know, at least if the scale would have been different, you know, where it would have been more, it would have been better for them, but yeah, they admit though, they know how this map's small. He marked in the middle in that gameplay demo of the new map they're coming out with, but still, it don't look too much bigger. Maybe somewhat, but it's not really that much. I do like the the locations. Some of the locations, look pretty cool on it. But still, it tied people over for a while, but it's going to be the same problem. Within some people within the first week. I mean, others, like, from me, it'd be about 6 months. Same issue. Out of missions to do. Not even saying it's going to be just say 6 months, but that's a rough estimate, right? But take my time to do it, especially if you were. Again, I go test it twice. One, the first time, how I should be at a good level, and that'd be to check out the map. I'm just curious too, the new map. But if you're starting off fresh, right? How do you have to do all the other ones, or can you go over there and start? I also hope there's an interaction between the two maps, right? Instead of just them being two separate. Well, we have like loads going between the two. Because there's a ferry system on there, I guess. That seems to be how we'd be traveling. Which made sense, because, sort of always thought it would be, when I hear it was an island, it's like, it's got to be a ferry thing. It's supposed to be Nordic. And one of them, one of the new characters, you could definitely tell it's Nordic. Just looking at them. Makes sense too, because Sven's always came off that way too. It's Nordic. One of my favorites from the original. Again, though, the story, I at first was okay with just liking the story missions, but that was also truck drivers one of their downfall. Let's face it. Would have been better if they would have just did missions like, trucking like this. But they tried. I noticed they took elements from other games and tried to put it in. Like, they got a skill passives. Of course, the whole thing. One thing similar to, well, that does look weird at night, don't it? The plane up there. Yeah, they take elements from Euro and American. Like, you have to find a specific place to sleep when you need to sleep. I still don't like that system, honestly. I don't know if American does. I know Euro does. I don't know if you need it on American as well. I like it on this. Like, I could go, as long as I'm not on the road, I could go anywhere. And sleep. I can sleep at a pickup location, job site. Or, there at headquarters, I could just or of course they needed nice truck stops, fuel stations. gotta keep an eye on that speed when going downhill, 'cause it doesn't have a retarder for that. It doesn't. There's a retarder that would help for the when you're going down. That issue would, that's would have been how far would it? Guess I would have made it to here. Yeah, I was doing that more to just make sure my trailer was there. So that's my plan. So when my trailer's there, then when if I want to speed, it's just gonna be a long, long journey. You know, so at times I'm gonna want to do box. Sometimes I want to do this. Maybe sometimes I want to do container. Have them all there, and then if I could choose between them. And always I got a horse and a truck. He's not doing no work. Don't really need the money, but why I got him there? Is that an issue with the container when I got out of the container? Not the tractor trailer one, the one with the container front and a container trailer. Yeah, I got out and got put in this truck at headquarters. Which was weird, and the truck was flipped on the side. I didn't get it. I don't know why. When I got one truck, I was put in the other truck. I didn't get that. So since I've been smart, had okay, horse, you get paid to babysit the truck. I know the option is, but I have to do that. I've had to go get rid of the trailer, and then get rid of the truck. And I don't really want to do that because. One, I've had that issue before where you get into another truck, you have these type. They don't affect the container trailer, but these trucks, of course, as you know, maybe don't. It's had an issue with them showing a negative on the weight, which messed me up. It's like this totally messes you up. You can't tell how much big your load is. That's important, obviously. You gotta know that information, right? You need to know. Now, the only city I don't think will be going through with this would be Castle, because I don't think Castle has a co-op at it, the cooperative, the farm, aka the farm, where you take these two. Yeah, I don't think it has one, because I don't know if you start there, you usually can't pick there for your cattle trailer. Oh, got over too far there. Happens. Overcorrectness on the steering. A little too rough. But yeah, one of the features, can't always see out it, but that, sometimes it's harder to see than others. So yeah, just press right. You can do it with the love too, but it's not always as easy. Like you could do like that, but it ain't ain't always as easy to see out as. Of course, if you don't want to have to hold it, I mean, yeah, it's easier because you don't have to worry about it because the auto correct won't kick in. Got like a tickle on my nose. I don't know what's causing it. Irritating. Not irritating, much as annoying. Yeah, I never knew what that mirror's for. The one over the window there. I know what the one up front there is for, so you can see in front of your truck, you know, when you're at a light or whatever. Make sure you're not about to go off someone's tailpipe. No cars more than trucks or anything. Trucks and buses obviously are a lot easier to see, but some of these cars, you know, the little fillers could be right up in there. At that little filler there. And that's some maniac that was running red lights back in Rostock. I'm always keeping an eye out for something. There's something, I think it was one of the east or west routes, so it was on. There's a road I guess it didn't go on very often, but it was a there's something there. I think it was a landmark. I'm just not sure what it was. You know, I don't know Germany more better than that. I'm pretty sure it was a landmark of some sort. I came up to now to the life of me. I can't remember what it was, but it definitely was something that really stood out. Right? I know I've never been on that road because of that. It stood out that much before, which is probably a good thing. You know, a good chance because there's some roads that go down obviously more often than others. It's just happened to be where I was coming from or something on that one and why I was going down that route. Something I wish they would have had, another feature I wish they would have had where you could tell where you've been. Right, it'd be nice, because I know with this particular save now, I haven't been down it, that route. So it'd be nice, one of those features. Not like you could plan for it or whatever. VR. Go where the sat nav takes me. So what I do is I pick up where I, decide to pick up now. This time it's Rostock, because when I got the trailer, I started there. But if I would have knew what I knew now, no, I did have to sell the trailer back then for the work. When you first start out, of course, there are limited funds. Every little bit helps for the customizations. Because why I say that, customizations, the price is based on how many vehicles and stuff you got, trailers. Because it's for the whole fleet. Of course. And I think I've learned what you hate to see the rest of your drivers on the road. You think about it, that's for a reason. Because all the truck models, the AI truck models are man trucks. You may have Scania. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have Scania. I mean, most people probably are. I like them more. Honest. Not a lot of. One at first, I thought I would like it more than that because of the mirrors. I'm so used to these now. I like them more. Right. Also, it's the light on the dial light. These cockpit lights. I don't like that reddish one. I mean, I don't know. It's just too harsh for me. For the softer colors, I guess. This really ain't taking that long, is it? Okay, I probably could get another. Probably get. I think it's Leipzig. After that, get both of them, man. I gotta wait around to. I'm gonna go to the store, but I gotta wait around till it gets light out. I don't want to go when it's dark. It's a little cooler. So we'll go when it's a little warming up. Get better, play some Red Dead Online. I gotta get on a couple of Capitales so I could do the last those jewels. I already got the first two, because of course I was internet. I don't think I was close to it for a while either. But I didn't have internet, so yeah, I gotta do them. So also got the Halloween pass. There's something on it I really want. Oh yeah, I got 15 levels though with by the 21st. I think it's doable. So I really like the lantern. Right, I know it's probably just you know, skin for your regular lantern, but I really like that thing. Looks cool. Kind of remind me of the Fiends. Except it's a skull over Bryce head. Got a little welder. So I made about overcorrecting. I did try to make those minute changes. Which I've learned on this game. They don't mind, it doesn't mind the minute changes is when you gotta make a, you know, a tight turn or something like that. That's when it really gets wonker. It's like the any tandem. It's like that trailer. They really do not like those. I guess any Gigaliner is actually crazy on his own, but oh, I don't like driving a Giga. In fact, I don't. I gave it a test. I was off. I ain't been making a mistake again. 2 or 3 hours later, still trying to get up to that dock and pick up your load. It wouldn't be too bad if you could pick up without it and then hook it up, because the easy tanks, you know, it wouldn't be too bad for those. I don't think. I mean, it's pretty wild. Let's see. I'll be looking on it because I was just checking it because I was switching out trucks with one of my other drivers. I think it was. They were, I think, at the co-op, and I was going in. I think they were driving the cattle trailer. I was going to be switching out the box and Giga I was driving. So it's like, oh, here. So I took it over there. I was testing it, right? The reverse and all on it. Ugh, nightmare. So the box truck, I know how to. The box truck, yeah, it drives like a car. I mean, let's face it, those things are easy to drive. Either version of them, even the container version of them, same way. They drive like a car. That's what I felt like when with the container trailer too for the semi. It's too simple to drive. It's only 20 foot or pretty small, actually, trailer. Felt like you should with that particular. Excuse me. Yeah, that particular trailer, you should be able to hook up a tandem with it, because it's just not that long. You know, should be able to do that. No, really, it's not really that. I would say more the 6x2. I knew that couldn't last forever. We had that 4-lane for a long time there. Yeah, I guess not. It doesn't seem any longer than the 6x2, really. Maybe not the standard box for that one, you know, which is a little longer. You can hook tandems up to it. So 40 some kilometers left. Is that 5 hours? Almost 6 hours on drive time. Because I know this is, like I said, this will be put on the rural roads over the city ones. I know where Berlin is. I think it's At the time when I was testing, you know, what would happen if you run out of fuel. That's where I was at. Actually, I ran out. It was on the way. I was driving around, you know, Berlin. I didn't want to get too far out. I was there about. I know it's not that far for the call because I was. After it happened, I found out what happened. You are either going to switch trucks or you're going to be hoofing it. I'm not kidding. You have no fuel. If you run out of fuel, you run out of fuel. You ain't got no. I don't know if you reset the truck or if it would put a little more diesel in there and test that. But it's like you don't want to run out of fuel. You don't want to run out of diesel. Someone go safe. Oh, what's that over there? Can't tell. Probably. I don't know, I just can't tell at night. It might be easier in the day. Okay, it should be. Gotta keep an eye out too. It should be probably too much longer to be getting off the first motorway. Actually, this is weird, different. I would have thought we would be getting off sooner because. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Oh, we're almost there. Actually, knowing that, I better get over in case that road comes up. The turn off comes up a little sooner than I'm thinking. I usually like being in this line, but be safe. So that's why I want to be is in middle lane, get to my turn off. Can't get off because there's a car, a vehicle blocking me. You know, happened to us in Reno once. My dad, you know, we're just trying to pass a slower moving traffic, and problem was we didn't get around them before. You know how it goes. You go to pass someone, all of a sudden they know where the gas is. Yeah, they had been going slower before of us. The moment you go to pass them, they speed up. And we didn't get back in before the our turn off. I think we were in Reno and we went out to the Hiltons where we stayed. Okay, that sounds like a weird sound there. Like, oh, I didn't have to worry. We're all getting off this road, ain't we? Yeah, it makes sense because Berlin's farthest east. It's out to the east there. I'm mentioning it. They got plenty of open space if they wanted to add more cities, whatever. Because there's a lot of open space. They got those wide open spaces on the map. First, I wouldn't mind seeing them add more trucks. What the? Oh, no? If he had a trailer, I would understand. Oh, me and you are gonna be waiting on, buddy. Seems like no, you are. Jerk. What's the wait with me? No, that wasn't what happened since we got that brake show too. It's again. Probably take. Yeah, I think it's left side. Yeah, it is. I won't be picking up until Kale. So, you know. So this time I know where I'm at. Next time I gotta remember, try to get Munch and Stuttgart. Because that would be, further south. A lot more mileage. That's what I did. What I did. We see Berman and Hamburg killed there at the ends because go coming down, they were probably further north. Just drive time. The mileage. I'm trying to get where I don't take to the same. I want to get multi-drugs. I don't want the same city because that kind of defeats the thing for the mileage, doesn't it? Must be the turnoff up ahead there for the driveway for the farm. Those low down markers, those sticks, they don't. Used to be worse though, because if you know what I mean, it used to be try to do this. They would not. They'd run into you. At least that's been fixed. See what you just saw there? That tilt. That's kind of what the other trailer's been doing, and it's like that every time you start. I'll shut that here when I get to the drop off. Let's check out if the hogs are unloading. I learned something. I did it pretty good at Rostock, so. Gotta get as far forward as I can to get that trailer straightened out as much as possible. Turn the hazard. Now the fun part. Yeah, this wouldn't be too bad, but with that, ooh. It's hard to hold it steady, you know. You've got to hold the right stick now, because of the issue with the autocorrect. I'm gonna check something. That's what it's causing now. Maybe I may have found a fake or something. Maybe. Oh boy. Realize this is not the best place to go at night. Okay, see how it's coming back. I'm gonna check something before I get out of the truck, because of this. Show mirrors. Okay. Auto steer. Activate steering camera. Is this what it is? Let's see. I want to check this for a second. Yeah. Yeah, it's turned it off. It's saying that I wish there was a way, and there is. Okay. Let me check the comments real fast. Oh, hey. What? If you can, I want to join you. Like I said, I would love to have Xbox One right now. Only because you could play the big games on there. ATS, ETS. Not on, it's not a console game, but it's, you know, for GeForce you can play it. I don't know why I do that when I gotta close that bloody gate. Still like this though. For PlayStation, hey, that's actually better. No gap this time. Oh, you little piggies, I don't wake you up that early, did I? Wait a minute. Oh, they got the stripe. Sort of see at night. That's what they had the stripe there for a moment. Don't look, can't see it too well. Forge your truck just to get back off your truck and close the doors. Should be the last one. 21%. That is getting. I feel like the two more, but compared to what it used to be like on here, man, that was horrendous. Now I'll get over this. So I don't have to. So we'll be headed to Leipzig as well. Don't think it's that far from here. 300 some kilometers. Should be light by the time we get that down. Yeah, I'd take one of those four. I would love that on Xbox. I can't believe I've seen it too. I've not been the biggest fan of theirs ever since the 360 is in it, but knowing that right now you could be playing ATS and ETS. Yeah, it costs 40 something. It's like what? I think 6 month thing on that for that, but it's really not a bad deal. I'm really curious how it works though. Do you get a virtual keyboard, or because I think you need a keyboard, don't you? Dude, I'm gonna back up. I ain't gonna try to go around you. Go. Please. I'm not going to be regretting that here in a second, but... Oh, Lord. Please don't come after that bus. Yeah, it looks like I cleared it out way too. So now I can have my camera the way I like it. I don't like that steering camera. It's alright, but... You got a specific way you like your camera angle on. And also, like I said, the fight. With everyone, I'm reverted. Are we going for Berlin? That don't seem right. Oh yeah, we are. Oh boy, city driving. Go let some time there. Oh. I know Berlin's got speed camera. I don't think they pick you up though unless you go above 6. As soon as catch that, they don't really rush unless you're above it. Pretty good grace leeway. Man, life I know cops are used to give you above, especially truck routes. They're giving about 5-10 mile leeway. Because especially they got a grade. They understand these trucks gotta get up to speed for the upgrades, because they're gonna be losing speed. But I was watching Screw. He was talking about something interesting about Black Friday deal. Quotation marks around that word. When I hear this, like I'd have wondered how many stores, if anyone's pulled this. Like they're saying the stuff's on sale. What they're doing, they're marking it up instead, because people are thinking deal. This is what happened. He was looking at a monitor, and he just happened to have that window still open on his desktop, right? So he saw them side by side. Actually, what had happened on Black Friday, when you're thinking a deal, it was actually marked up $100 more. So it's like, yeah, you gotta be careful now. I know I've gotten deals, actual deals before. Went to Walmart here one time Black Friday. Wasn't too bad. I mean, bus driver being an asshole was the highlight of the day. Yeah, that's just that he was our church double fare. Didn't run that bus. Yeah. Um, we got some good deals. I remember I found, that's where I got my Battlestar Galactica Season 1. It was really marked. It was really good price. Under $5 or something like that. Didn't get out there, of course, in time for the, you know, like, when the doors first open. Never go on, of course, Thanksgiving itself. That's time for family. Actually, I like the stores that are closed on Thanksgiving. I think it's more respect to the families. But the one thing, of course, and Squirrel's bringing this up, how bad it's going to, because now it's not just Black Friday, it's like a whole week of, you know. And of course now you got Cyber Monday, all that stuff. It's just chaos. Uh-oh. I'm slowed down for a reason. I let that van smash my front down. Making sure no one else was up in there, huh? Cause you know he would have. He would have merged right into you. I've seen how the AI, watching him, how the AI acts on those other ones. It's not much better, it's just... Huh. Don't say this too often. That's why I should look at night, though. You know, when the stores close, you know, that's some type of discount store or something. Whoa, what the... I gave you the courtesy earlier, and then you go just stop for no dang reason. Bloody asshole. What the hell? I'm going at a nice regular speed. I'm paying good lord. That's something you cannot. You know, if you get like, let's say you would get a bigger penalty, like, oh, you know, if live you'd be getting shit out. Well, hey, my damn fault. He's going to stop right ahead of me. Truck can't stop that fast. Looks like we might be on. Looks like we might be on a hill too. If you look at the mirror. So I think a lot of at the start, a lot of people were. I know we were saying about how. I don't think it had stop and go braking, but how you would just go back into reverse. I really never had that problem. But I wonder how many times it was because of stuff like this, where you're on a hill or something too. If you're on a hill, you're going to need your. So I've been rolling forward too at certain intersections. Watch this guy stop again too. I'm expecting only because he just stopped for no good. I hate the fact he's going to send. Oh, I am going to get. I don't care if we have a yellow. I'm going to be cautious here. I want to get some distance between me and him. After all that, I know that bottom where the lights are. What are the? It could be a storefront. I know something of the international looks. Based on, of course, it was our one. That Sons of Anarchy. When we were over there for during season 3, looking for Abel. Also, I see a lot of movies. Got someone I need to watch. I really want to watch it. I ain't got internet back now. I just forgot. It sounded like a good film. That's why I brought that thing. Of course, no one always based on that. You sound like they would be good and they weren't. Like there's one, I think it's called Turf War or something like that. It sounds like a good movie. Bikers against drug dealers. Oh, this sounds like a good movie. Don't buy it. The other big issue with it is it doesn't really have a real ending because there's gonna be a second one, and of course, either that ain't out or just can't find it. It's called Checkmate or something like that. Because remember that night I was watching it, since we don't have cable, I went into the other room to watch Chicago Fire. Gave up on that because couldn't hear it anyway. People want to blah 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 blah. Couldn't hear a dang thing. This little river. I'm trying to remember which one is that the Rhine? Is that what it's called? I'm trying to remember. I don't know, somewhat Berlin area. Remember, what was it? Battlefield 5? The one I had where you played with a bunch of different... The thing I didn't like about it, well, one, the size, it's like, sadly, Division. Of course, I might be a Division on here, though. I took off Destiny. Destiny's too big. I mean, Division 1, not 2. 2's too big. You know, it's like over 100 gigabytes. It sounds like there's a... I don't know if it's because of my headset, having the audio on there. I'm just trying to learn how keeping the... You know, disturbing the family, so I've got it on there right now. Or what, but it's like the audio is like cutting out every so often on me. God, I hope there ain't a problem with Discord. That's not such a bad buy, this headset, right? It was not the best, but it ain't bad. It's 20-some bucks. I think I mentioned this in my last broadcast. Yeah, I have a Scepter TV. If that's an issue with them, I don't know if I like them too much. Honestly, I've been loving it, and then all of a sudden, audio cut out on it. So I was like, I checked on YouTube, how do you replace the speakers? Because how far I thought that my speakers went out. What it was is, I guess it's something that happens, and you have to unplug your TV for 60 seconds. I did it for like 70 to 80, because first time I tried it didn't work. Yeah, to fix it. Of course, after I hit reset, I don't know if that also resets everything or what, but yeah. It's just, if that's a feature, it's not a, don't know why it would happen. But I noticed the audio was getting where I could barely understand it anyway. It's like it had like it was super loud or something. It was weird. Where I got it out now, it's nice. It's, I clearly, I don't know, even with the equalizers, you know, the way I like it. For the audio where it's a little crisper, you know, so I don't know why I had that, you know, that garbled, you know, like I mean, because you got that echo, super echo. It's like this, you know, like guy going down the street with his music way up there, that type of sound. I've never been comfortable with that. I don't like stuff too loud on this. Hurts my ears. Yeah, this mean, you can't understand. I can't understand it. What's the point of listening to it? Hold on, I gotta do something for a second. All the talk meters. Ear was starting to itch. Seems like it's getting lighter out. So once I get this will be the last turn. Better go to the store. Just wanna go down and get a drink. Got a soda. Maybe some of my crackers. Don't think they raise the price on them. Almost everything else in that store they raise the price on. Like a lot of stores have done, right? That's one of the few things I don't think they have. Actually, I may have enough for... I don't know. I don't know if there is a price on those pies I'd like to get. 2009, was supposed to have been $1.29, so never know. Because I know how much I got. Most small fun about the Germany skins for truck driver. Yeah, I'm still buying stuff for the game. Again, I know the map. It's got... hopefully comes out some point. I'm gonna hear when it's if there's a new gate listed or what for. I know originally it was supposed to be September 30th, or actually it was 14th or something like originally, and then got delayed to the 30th. But obviously it's been delayed again because it's still not out. Some of them maybe though trying to some of the stuff they're trying to bring in, like the trucks. So AI is constant. So, or actually was during their demo it was crashing. That might be what it is too. They, you know, they want to make sure it's working before they. Which I applaud Tedesco for that. You know, make sure it's working. Don't make it release something that's not working right. The release are being smart with it. As I feel, because I know Bus Similar for other stuff, it had issues at launch too. Kind of like yesterday's launch of, or whenever we did a definitive edition for GTA was having some issues. At least PC, I know I've heard. They actually shut down their launcher actually. That reminds me so much when GTA 5 first came out online. Anyone remember those that day? Oh, the disaster. Even remember it was late coming out that day. Red Dead Online was the same problem. It wasn't the same problem because I remember GTA 5. They had a lot of problems with online when it first started. But Red Dead 2 was online. Remember it didn't go live. It was an hour or two later. That was scheduled. Not as bad as the Crew 2. Crew 2 had a lot of issues. Beta, everything was having issues. When they launched. Like these little cars using the sidewalk as the parking lot. I'd rather have them be up like that than out on the by the curb. Kind of like that little. Oh, that's the truck. I thought there was someone in by it. Oh boy. I thought there was a car there, but I remember seeing. God, I think it was Jeff Father Arnold did it. He drove up on the dang curb to go around traffic because it was backed. The traffic was blocking the street, or like kind of was having Rostock there. You want up? I want to try that, but you might get away with it in a box truck. You're not gonna get away with it in a semi. No room. Like here, I can't tell if there's 2 lanes or what up for. I really don't know what lane I need to be in. We should check now. I can even be on the left. I can see that already. Oh, what? Anyone knows what is this? That tall tower there. Kind of reminds me of the. Oh, I got the speed. Kind of almost reminds me of the Eiffel Tower. There is one thing that is not in the game. I'm pretty sure Germany would have them. There's no trains or tracks even. No, it's on truck driver too. They don't have that feature. Because I know bus sims do. This seems weird. Like no trains. It wouldn't be too much of the, you know. Okay, you don't want to have trains, but the fact they had the silos here too, don't they? Over there. Oh, it's no front there. Look like silos back there. Tell me about the city driving. It takes forever to get from cities. Yeah, that's. I was on that. Let me show you where I was at. From that field one. You didn't see it. I was out, like, out here. On this road. I just passed. I had one past. I guess it was that one. Just drove past it. And here's, as you see, is the co-op. It was, like, over right in around there where I ran out of fuel. Doesn't take long. It's a lot like it used to be. I remember I did from Hanover at that time. I think it was in Hamburg or near it when I finally ran out. Of course, that was when it crashed. But yeah, I never got a test on that one because it crashed on me. Once it crashed, you start over wherever it was saved. They put that, you know, the fuel back. And Lord, you don't want to do it. I know we're probably gonna go up to 60 here. So sad. I got 2% damage on the 1%'s my own. Whatever happened before, but that's on me. But this last one, that would have been on the play ass. You know, in live, you hit that, something like that happens. You see who's at fault. That guy's insurance will cover the penalty I took. And I had no way to stop in time. The truck just wouldn't stop that fast. I tried. And parking brake wasn't going to save me there. That selfie's definitely going. If they had engine damage on her, you would not be doing that. Want to do that? Just rip your engine all apart doing that. Not to mention you'd probably jackknife. Now truck drivers parking brake, you might get away with it more on there. I mean, because theirs is a little different. You gotta hold the button, so you may use it to start slowing down and then release it. If you need to. I had to do it on bus sim before to avoid hitting someone, you know, pedestrian. It's actually it wasn't that. It was slamming the doors open real fast to stop. I don't want to, but you know, because you take a penalty on there for doing that. But you had what's needed to start. I didn't want that $20,000 take, you know, penalty. It's also a sort of, as you get higher levels, you know, you also start taking more damage to your vehicle. So, see what avoid hitting something. It's smart too. Can't wait to be on this freeway. Start getting up to the 80s. Not also not all the dang lights. That's what slows you down more than anything is the lights. Again, they like if you have like, let's say a deadline, or even like bus somewhere, they got a set schedule you got to do by a certain time. I don't think they factor those little factors in. You know, do they factor all that in? The lights, if you gotta go for a city, all that stuff. Obviously, if you're like, let's say you're playing ETS, ATS. Now, if you're going out your way to find the discoverables as you're driving, that's on you. If you run out of time, that's on you. But like I say, the only reason I think about it, because I actually heard a driver talking about it once, of one of the bus drivers that was on the route with me. I was on. He said, truthfully, the people that make up the schedule never once go out on these routes. They never go out on the routes with the people to see. They don't factor in the stuff, life. They don't factor in life. Let's say the lights, or traffic delays, anything like that. They don't factor that in. So, for instance, where I was living was Sacramento at the time. At certain times of day, there's traffic. It's just it's like LA. It's traffic, bumper to bumper. You're getting long delays, and they don't factor that in. Or also, like in Bus Simulator, you get, I don't know if 21 has them or not, with those national holidays and all, where you get a lot of passengers. And I add in, because I noticed on 18 there was a big habit of almost every stop having to check tickets, because there's fare loaders at every stop. They don't factor all that in. Or you have to go find a person that left someone on your bus. You gotta leave your bus running, see what happens. Bye bye, driver. Yeah, I'd like to see some treasure of one. You don't know what you're doing, you better not even try it. Because girl must mention like how everyday people should have to to teach them how, a lesson somewhat, because cars and all that around trucks and everything. But they would have to go through what the trucker, they knew how that truck is. Would they still do it? Because, that, oh, I almost went over, I'm glad I didn't. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, they have to, they probably have more understanding. Because it's not that easy to stop a thing. Also, they don't maneuver as fast, so. Of course, that's the thing again, you wonder, some of these people that do it, you wonder if they're doing it on purpose. Because they hear all these stories. Oh, I got this guy 1.2 million in a lawsuit against a trucker. Okay, I want that. That's why I always so irritated when I hear those. It's like, yeah, but was the trucker truly at fault? You're a big ass lawyer, yeah, you're making it look that way, making it look convenient, but what was it the trucker's fault, or was it someone purposely after that money? Because first of all, here's the danger on this: if people get in that mindset, they gotta survive. Oh, you got, or did you get their family up because they're dead? Because that's what could happen. Hell, yeah, even the poor trucker could get killed. Depends off, how, because it could lead to worse issues too. I know there's probably times where truckers have been driving too long. Some do that. They double the logbooks, all that. That's what I like about this system. The tax system. You gotta feel it's gotta be connected to some way the cops can check those to make sure people ain't doing that. Because with all the technology, the computers and all, they should be able to attack. Because Scroll keeps going on, and I know he mentions a lot about the fines and all if you get caught doing that. I don't know, he's, if I hear right, he actually was a truck, or is a trucker. So no, he knows a lot about that stuff. Hey, I'm looking up, but I forget, oh yeah, because when I press up, I'm so used to it now. This again, this is where I like my cameras right in here. I've seen that before, and I was like, do I turn that off? Does that fix it? Yeah. I get it being on, but again, if there was two versions, it would be better. I didn't mind it so much here in the cab, you know, but it's when I'm trying to reverse when I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all because I don't mean to be fighting the thing while I'm trying to reverse. Cause try to if I could see both mirrors clearly, I probably could reverse without the doing that. But when you can't see out that one over there, it's hard to see. See, I mean, down to the bottom, I like that, but like a little more down. You know what? It's like bus some. I like it down too. I don't like it all the way up. Looking forward to the. I can't. I'm really looking forward to. Those sits on the vehicles. I don't mean the bus. I mean the AI vehicles. Some of those already want. There's like an old pickup one, or like looks like about the 40s Ford. Oh man, I want that truck so bad. Felt like that thing was test driving yesterday on GTA. Too bad all these cars get a nice price tag on them too. If I had more time, obviously, I mean, I would need a lot. Whoa, I'm looking. I better get over. I got like 2 hours. I don't think I'm making it there, so I better pull out. Sometimes I wish that. Let me see. Oh, yeah, right at 2 hours. Don't need a fuel, so go past. It's empty. Huh? It's empty in there. Got my pick of the litter. Let's go spot right before those trees there. Used to park when it got like this, when there was no AI. It was actually always like this, it was empty. Of course there was no pads either. So I was always parking on the last one, but I know now that spot could have a truck in it. More, yeah, truck. I bet my lights still on. Okay, I better not go start off at night, but I know we're gonna get there, so. Oh, I don't need the engine. I wanted to look at this paint. Hopefully it's not night. Actually, it would have been a good time to do is this day right now. Sun. Because, I know I'll bring up ATS a little more than need to. I want to play both. Honestly, but I know why it's American truck. Why I want to. For one, it's actually because where I started, what started, it's actually by no the city north for where I live. It's on there, so that purpose. But also, you know, right now the two I've been playing, of course, well, you have again SnowRunner. Yeah, its own beastie. But yeah, the two I've been playing, of course, are both European based. You know, Germany and fictionalized Scandinavia, wherever we're at, on Truck Driver. So I'd want to play it, but again, I like what I see. What because again, I've been watching the Euro Truck right now. Scroll's playing that right now. What I've been watching, and I like it. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully that GeForce eventually gets the Sony or whatever their browser is added to their list. Because again, right now the Microsoft one, this is the little part of this that might be makes how well runs. Is there issues with it? Because I know it's in beta. That's what I saw on their list. Now, my guess is it's just recently got on there, because I know they're just recently talking about, you know, how you could play. Yeah, I know Game Tech, he's got a whole video around how to play them on Xbox. Yeah, I could save up for one. May do that, actually, when I can. I got a few games that are coming to this, I know, or are on this, or, well, one game, two games, and one DLC. The DLC, of course, well, take about there's free games. Mention them here in a minute. The DLC is, of course, Cottage Living for Sims 4. But yeah, I want to, of course, the games. One, it's been obvious. I've been saying I'm getting on first. Bus Simulator 21. That's the first one. There's also Jurassic World Evolution 2, which I want to play. Right, I've been meaning to check that out too, so with the people, you know, gameplay and all on it. Is it raining? Because it sounds like it. Oh, lights are already on. Actually, that's too fast. Something like that. Go right American. And, well, you may wonder what the other one, Saints Row. That one actually in January may get a pre-order for it. I'm hoping next month I want to save some too, because I'm thinking, let me look at this map a little bit. Yeah, I thought I was having to get over. Yeah, 'cause I'm thinking, I know that, especially EA, every year seems like some the Sim stuff goes on sale in December. So I'm thinking that might happen again. Well, what am I talking about? Maybe there's one more. Well, there's a DLC, ain't there? Another DLC to be coming out at some point. This is the map for Truck Driver, which is, they say €15, so I'm thinking that's probably 20, maybe 20. I don't even never know, because I know depending on where they're at, where that's based on. Because I know you're England, UK, you hear 15, usually it's about 5 or 10. $2 more. Oh dang, that's a Fresco, do that. Yeah, 5 to 10. Euros more. Of course, if I could save up, I mean, for that, I mean, it should be able to save up for wheel support. Right, even though right now would be a good time, you know, if I had the money, it'd be a good time. Guess go find Black Friday deal for Xbox at a cheaper price. Well, where you find the Xbox One, you know what I mean? You probably might find the newer ones, or so I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. People are going to get scalpers are so going to take advantage of Black Friday and stuff, holidays. The ones that, you know, these people that were buying these next gen consoles, like buying a few of them. Just yeah, wait around. And so it's doing it again. The rain. It's not sticking. It's not. You notice it's not even building up on the windows now. It's been an issue before. It doesn't. It takes you out, but it's like the only reason I keep my wipers on. No, I don't need them because there's not building up. But if I do that, immersion. Of course, it could be like, oh, I'm playing Road Farm. AK, no wipers. Whoa! Is that too far over, or was... I might have a truck coming up and wanting to tear me apart. Might have been too far over. My bad. Hoping to play some of my time Porsche too. I haven't played it for a few days. I really like the game too. Not enough hours in the day. Kind of want to play some Star Trek Online too. That's the thing about that. When I finally get, you know, the everything, hopefully I get there for the monetization. I want to do something special. Now I don't have where I can make other videos, you know. But I figured I'd do Star Trek Online at that point. Because that is the game that got me to start doing this. If it's because I knew so much about the game. I also, of course, know a lot about the Star Trek universe in general. So, yeah, got me to start. Now it's building up on the side again. I can see the droplets on there and the front. Let's see if it stays like that. I don't get why. Nope. Yeah. Usually it happens when you go under an overpass like that. It just stop it, and it start again for a little bit, then stop, like it just did. It's really just sad because it really breaks the immersion when you don't see it's, you know. Merge again. I wonder if it's Unity, because Truck Driver won for the same time. I remember that it did have that same issue at one point. For the build. I also want to play some more No Man's Sky. I kind of want to start fresh on it because I did not like that planet where my base is. I really don't like that planet at all. I don't like where I'm at. Where it's at. It's not. It's just too rocky for my taste. I like a more flat area. I'd like it to be close to. That's the stress signal you get because if I didn't have my ship by it, you know, I kind of find it afterwards. Cause, the way it is now. If you could land right by it, it's perfect. Cause then you got that. You can use that area for your base, and you got a save beacon right there. That's what I always like. Also, then gathering of like sodium and stuff. I've seen the planet. That planet isn't, but it's good for oxygen. It's good for oxygen. I can find it again. There was the whole oxygen, like a garden, big garden of it. good for that, but it's not good for the sodium, which you need because the planet's like a nuclear clock. Oh no, it's really bright. It must be about 7:30ish. Let me check real fast what time it is. I mean, it's not. I'm not knowing. No, it ain't even 7. Huh? It's pretty light out for so because it's been darker. Oh wait, time went back. So I would think no. Maybe that is why. Because it was getting to the point I was telling you, it's getting pretty dark when I was leaving. Because on Wednesday they go shopping around 7ish, so it was getting pretty. It was pretty dark out. So I don't like. No, I don't like it only because I'm hoping never know what's people they can see or not, right? So I know my got a lot of dark clothing. This and my hoodie, that was a gift from someone that didn't use anymore, so it's kind of like a hand-me-down. But it fit me, so I was like, okay, thanks. I was upset at my jacket I had when I first moved up here got ruined. Had it would have made us a good, really good, you know, protection type against the elements. Really a good one. Sadly got ruined. So sad. I forget what happened with it, but it just didn't work. You know? Thought it sounded like it's getting ready to stop the rain, but nope. I can tell by the sound. Start hearing the truck more. It's a good chance it's ending. You know, you know when you don't hear the drops. It's time. Woke up, or I just can't get to sleep anymore. Like, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna just go out and play on the road for a while. It tells you how much I must like the game. Go-to game, right? Yeah, I like playing it, you know. And again, when I was, it's interesting because when I was didn't have internet, it was like I wanted to play, but at the same token, I didn't because it wasn't the same thing without, you know, being broadcasted. I was trying, you know, I was doing it because same trophy I was trying to work for, but I wasn't that far into it. That's why I didn't. Okay, I'll just start fresh. I'd been working, of course, for the level 10 one. That took a little while. Okay, this will be the bigger test. Next time I'm in Rostock, I need to go by there again, make sure it's still there. Only because, of course, I've now been out of the city. That's what happened at the time. What had happened on that one, I was down the road a ways, and I looked out my window because I was still in the semi. When I looked out the window, where's my trailer? It was during those days when the trailer would be disconnected. And so I went back to headquarters. I went to the farm everywhere. Couldn't find my trailer, but I noticed when I got to headquarters, my tandem wasn't there either. Now, that time I restarted, like, I can't do nothing, no trailer. So, and why I should have farmed because it was the same thing, the cow trailer. But yeah. Yeah. So what I did is restart Of course, I didn't know how to fix it. Now I know. I learned how to fix it. Was you reset the truck, and kind of like what you having to do with the box now too. When you start it, it didn't. I don't think it's all the time though. That's the issue. Cause I had a one time when I know I pretty sure I saved and started again. It didn't do it, but now all of a sudden it's doing that issue where it's you got reset because you ain't. That's like the trailer doesn't want to straighten out for you, no matter how hard you're trying to get to do or be like on this. Not saying on the side, but you know the wheels are one side is off the ground. I thought first it's traffic doing it because always there seemed to be a van or something up alongside my truck. But then I caught it wasn't that. Why am I should be over? I didn't even catch that, and then there's free lanes. I prefer, of course, the middle. No, we ain't got that much further, but I don't like being in the outer lanes. Left lane, because I don't want to be, you know, afraid I'll be hitting people. Because I got too far right. And it's just works I do wherever I do. And the right I don't like being in, simply because that's now I gotta get over because it looks like I'm getting off. Simply because this is the merge lane. You know, and when they merge in, they're not going to have no consideration for you. I heard that it is, and it kind of an issue with Screw was mentioning how they do that on there too. They just merge right into you. Let's face it, AI on games. I mean, I could think of a big game that's got the same problem GTA. You know how GTA traffic, because that's not the focus of the game. It ain't a driving simulator. No, your AI is horrendous too. Of course, on there, you're probably not obeying many laws, are you? That's true. At least you gave me a courtesy. Well, I'm going too slow. I'm just trying to protect my vehicle. Thank you. That's funny. Tony, look at that. Now, if you could, I know you're not allowed to. But if you could, that would have been a good place to pull over to sleep. Big enough. But that is the one thing with ATS and ETS. I'd like, might as well get over here, because it's still getting right back off the road again. Off the road again. Not on the road, off the road. You would have thought they would have tried to got the license for that one. It's really cutting out on me. I think it's for my arms going onto the cord. It seems like when it's happening. Like right in there. But you know what I mean. There's a song you would have thought, yeah, let's get the license for. Because it, you know, goes with the name of the game. Oh. Yeah, it's the volume. Bang. Gets caught there because they're really cut off there. Try to keep it at around chest level where we're not bumping into it. It's not going underneath my left arm. Oh, it's trying to remember where my pair of pants were. Still doing it, but get it. I know I don't usually have the audio on. I don't usually like doing them, all of them. This is not too far from the freeway. This one. Again, I got it like this, but man, it's really cutting out on me. I got it like this, so don't bother to film it. 'Cause I know it's pretty early when I got up. I don't want to wake anyone up. Oh, Dutch spoke too soon. This can't be the co-op. Yeah, because co-op wouldn't have a light out of it. Be nicer to do. I do like the intuitive AI that will, give you a break that you go on in. That is better. Granted, just see, sometimes they do and they don't. AKA, they act like they're gonna let you out, but they're so far forward you're not getting past her without scraping against them. So it's like, yeah, thanks. Go on. You gotta feel I mean, well, people in life would actually do that. Some people will, I know. Some people go cruise. I know my uncle was like that. He may not be the best person in the world, but he was like that for truckers. And I know some of that might have been, he didn't drive a semi, but he drove the, like a international, like sideboard type truck. He was almonds or walnuts or something like that. That's his old job, so he had that. So he had a courtesy, big courtesy for the truckers. Something like that, though. That was a mutual, respect, because, pre-show, because we were traveling, like I said, we had a fog. My dad loved finding the big rigs, because, of course, all those lights on them. What just happened? Talking too much about structure. I heard of Preston right to put my signal. That's a long drive, Get a little over 40, then I'll go hit the cruise control. 'Cause I don't like the go too fast. Because I know what can happen. You can get off and damage the truck. Not damage the truck, you ain't damage the truck, you damage your load. Don't want that, that's just worse. It really would be too. See, this game, between the two, and I mean the two that's on console, officially on console, there would have been a good comparable. In the middle, there'd be a good game. Map is big, but it's not maybe as big as this, because of course there is the issue of performance. But where I'm really getting at is with the damage stuff, right? In the middle, because damage on load on this one, but you got damage to truck. Like I said, the engine stuff would be all you really need. Engine and tires. Because again, the official licensed vehicles, they don't want their trucks to look, they don't want their vehicles to look, right, all banged up. Watch, the moment I turn it off. Now I'm gonna have to, I haven't had no problems reversing. The moment I turn that damn camera off, fixing the camera, now I'm starting to have issues. Oh, you had it. Come on. It's not perfect like it's been, but it's better. Oh, I gotta go over here first. Oh, you get quit your belly aching. Yeah, it's so far over. Man, I would broke my dang ankle right now. Sorry, ladies. Gentlemen, you start coming out. Hey, watch where you're walking. That's too far over. I knew it was, too. Man, the moment I turn that off, maybe I do need them. No, I didn't. I did something different here. That too. I didn't pull up as close to it before I turned. 4% again. Some of that my fault. Some of it was on one driver, so they should have had to pay for that. I don't know why that wasn't lighting up. Oh, downside the couch, of course, you don't get your logo on the back. Uh, 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 oh. No backseat driving. So let's go do it. Let me turn that engine off. So mash the like button if you enjoyed this. Subscribe, leave comments, or good. So we'll see you again for more on the road. Possibly later, possibly tomorrow. Who knows? Till then, good luck and good truck. And then next time we'll have our next load will be going to Nuremberg. Then there's going to be a long distance drive because that's. This is where the city's smaller amounts, and you got this up here, but these are like way cheaper. It's really because this course these were closer to Rostock. Till then, good luck and good trucking.